Hi, I'm Alex Jeffries, and today we'll be looking for Bigfoot.
Right.
So I just
But then, you know, they have a bunch of stuff that they
can take a
don't
picture.
sell. So,
Cool. So then I can actually activate the video,
You can sell it
and the
later.
preview not supported.
Loads it up on his
Without
truck,
video.
his warehouse.
Looking for a place to poop. It's not Bigfoot I'm worried about, it's the cougars.
We walk too far away from the group here.
Yeah, no problem. Look, a fridge.
It's all trashed. Look at that destroyed right there.
Yeah, probably beavers coming.
Yeah.
Or no, porcupines actually come and chew on the stuff.
Lions and tigers and bears, oh my.
Lions and tigers and bears, oh my. Lions and tigers.
I'll warn y'all right now, when it comes to the fight or flight response, I have both.
Yeah.
I punch and run. Let's not get ourselves lost.
Yeah, we won't
Go
get
back
lost, don't
around.
worry. We won't get lost.
That would actually put the top right there. The earphone shots.
Oh my gosh.
Alright.
Wow.
Get over here, girl! Woo!
Oh, hello there. I didn't see you there. Well, you know, I gotta say, one of my favorite things to do is camping, and one of my favorite things about camping is eating out in the wilderness. And one of the favorite things to eat out in the wilderness are tinfoil dinners, or hobo dinners, as they're sometimes colloquially known as. So, we have a few things to start with our hobo dinners. We got a few vegetables, some meat, potatoes, and some various seasonings. And with these, we're gonna show you how to make some really, really tasty tinfoil dinners. You know, we start with just a basic, layer of tinfoil right here. So one of the things I like to get is a nice tube of meat like this. It's very easy to work with and to carry with you. Obviously, you're going out into the woods, so you don't want some cumbersome thing. You want like a kind of a hamburger patty kind of thing, right? One more thing before we get into the meat, just kind of set that aside a little bit. Get just a few spoonfuls of oil here, just to make it so that your food doesn't stick to the tinfoil. There we go. Just kind of rub it around with a spoon. Let's talk about seasonings. Just a little bit of barbecue sauce just to give it some body. A little bit of pepper. Some nice pepper there. Garlic powder, that's a really nice one to use. Just a little bit. There we go. I want to thank our friend Randy who brought this. Alcohol is great for cooking, and this is one of the best things you could have for meat. So just a little bit there, just to give it some flavor. And for those who don't consume alcohol, it's fine, it's gonna cook off. Moosh it up a little bit. Get that all mushy. And just a little bit more. I also kind of worked out the hamburger a little bit with the fork, so it's got lots of little grooves for it to cook. So the more surface area you have in your hamburger, the more evenly it's going to cook. We're going to cut up an onion. We don't need that much. Just slice these up. So now we've got some lovely onions. We're just gonna kind of flay them around, put them all around the meat. We also have some really lovely little green onions that I think we'll also do here. So we're just gonna cut those up here for some extra flavor. Spread them around so that they are all around the hamburger. We're going to add some really lovely potato. So that's probably about as thick as you want it. You can do it a little thinner if you want, or even if you want to do it thicker, you can do it. Just know that it's going to take a longer time. So that's probably ideal. You want it about like half a centimeter thick. These potatoes are going to get really nice and crispy. And they're going to absorb a lot of the flavor from the onions and from the hamburger and the spices. Carrots are really nice in here, so we're just going to put a few little carrots. So we've got all the basic things, and we can add a little bit more seasoning, a little bit more pepper. Besides, I really like salt, so I'm gonna add a little bit more perhaps than most people are going to want. But now what we have here is olive oil, and we have I picked some fresh rosemary, and that is a lot of rosemary that's just kind of been preserved in the olive oil. I put it in a small canning jar. Just seal the lid, and you can carry it with you wherever you want, in your backpack, wherever you're going. So we're going to take a little bit of this olive oil, and what's really nice is that, because the rosemary has been seeping in it, the olive oil itself has a little bit of that flavor from the rosemary. Kind of drizzle it on there. Kind of get that all over. And that's really going to help it cook nicely. Going to take out the rosemary. Going to chop it up a little bit. And we're just going to spread that. Rosemary is a really wonderful herb. I love using rosemary, especially with meat dishes, because it just adds this really nice, earthy taste. Very woodsy, as a matter of fact, which, it makes sense. We're camping. We want stuff to taste like it's been made in the outdoors. We're going to wrap it up. This is just our preeminent layer, just to get it all in a sack there. Take another layer of tin foil. Wrap it up again like a big Christmas present. So now we have our tinfoil dinner. So we'll just put that right there. And while that's cooking, we can work on something else. So what you have here, it is a small sort of baby artichoke. I harvested it from my own garden. We're just gonna cut off a little bit of that stem there. Cut that little guy in half. Now, I always wonder who was the first person to decide that they could eat an artichoke. To look at, it's a giant thistle, and we're just gonna eat it. All right. Well, I'm very grateful to that person because I love artichokes. They're delicious. We're just gonna kind of fan it out a little bit. Just make sure that they're kind of out and even there. There we go. Here, you're gonna see some little fuzzy stuff. Now, we're just gonna go ahead and cut that out right now, because we don't want to eat that. That stuff's nasty. So we got all that fuzzy stuff out of the artichokes. So we're just gonna kind of brush the entire artichoke with a little bit of olive oil. Very simple, very, very easy to do, but it's going to taste so good. Okay, brush that all over. There we go. Garlic tastes so good with artichokes. Garlic powder. Whoop. That's good. We're gonna take a lemon, and we're just gonna get a nice slice off of that. A couple nice slices. All right. I like to use something like this. Now you can get these at most of your sort of camping supply stores. They cost around $12. They're a nice little thing. You can cook just about anything on one of these. Place the artichoke face down on the grill, and we're also going to put those lemons on there as well. Oh, make sure that is all safe. Gonna clasp it down on that. And that's ready to roast on an open fire. We're just going to take our artichokes. Just gonna place them like that right there. And those should be done fairly quickly too. Welcome back. We're just gonna finish up our artichokes here, and I think they're perfectly done. Look at that. You got some beautiful charring on that. That's gonna be delicious. Take the top off of that. Just kind of shake those things off. They might need a little encouragement. Here, look at that. That's beautiful. Take that charred lemon. Just squeeze that right over all that artichoke goodness. Really get it in there. Take off a leaf, like so. Ooh. That's delicious. So we're gonna go ahead and check on our tinfoil dinners. Now there's a lot of guesswork that goes into this kind of thing. So it's possible that it might not be done yet, but we're just gonna check because we'd rather it be underdone than overdone. Slice into that a little bit. You wanna be careful because the foil's gonna be hot. Oh my. I think we are done. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Now that is some tasty food right there. Wow. That's some good cooking right there. So, there you have it. A wonderful meal. You got a little artichoke for an appetizer, and then you've got this wonderful tinfoil dinner to enjoy. And that is how you cook in the outdoors, people. Try this. Try it with a spoon.
On the side, we'll pluck it later. Guess what it is? Okay, so someone teared bark off of this tree using fresh, like not too long ago, because yeah, this is just a couple hours ago, so it's after we hiked through here. They used this bark to set up and host the apple up there.
Weird. I don't have an explanation.
Yeah, somebody's messing with us.
Somebody is.
Okay, well let's keep looking.